Now you can focus on your diet, you can focus on your stomach, you can focus on all of these muscles, but the most important one is this. Coming off the back of what has been a very unsuccessful week for me, both from a training and nutrition perspective, it's so important that you align your expectations. This week hasn't been good for me. Training has been shite, it's been busy, there's been all kinds of upsets here, there and everywhere, so I've ended up training twice this week and those 2 training sessions were shite. Food-wise as well hasn't been great, though I have got back into tracking, but I'm pacing myself. It's important to recognise that I can't go from 0 to 100 miles an hour straight away. So I've taken the back end of this week to just gradually ease back into a structured nutrition protocol and to ease back into training again. I recognised come Wednesday that I wasn't going to be able to absolutely smash myself to pieces this week because I ran out of time and I ran out of energy. And therefore what I've done is I've eased myself into it, ready to absolutely smash it when the week begins this coming week. And I advise you guys to do the same. It's so easy to overlook the most important muscle in your body, which is your mind. If your mind's not in the right place with anything, nothing's going to happen. And this is why I talk so much about adherence to a diet and about the enjoyment of a diet, because it's the enjoyment that keeps you coming back for more. Let's take American serials for an example. So The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, why do you keep going back to watch the next episode? Why do you keep waiting for that week when it comes around again, or waiting for the series to start again? It's because you enjoy it. It's grabbed you, it's pulling you in, you're excited by it. And your nutrition and your training needs to be the same way. You need to feed your brain, you need to train your brain. And to do that, you need to give your brain shit it actually enjoys. If you give it monotony and you give it boredom, all it's gonna give you is shit, make you feel lethargic, and you're gonna end up not doing the thing. If you give it stuff that it's stimulated by, then you're gonna enjoy it and therefore you're going to keep doing it. You know, if Game of Thrones or Walking Dead suddenly had 2 really shit seasons where they walk off or they went off in a really weird direction and I don't know, all kinds of weird crazy shit broke loose which wasn't to your taste, you might even stop watching them. I've done that with numerous series because they just get a little bit weird in the middle or they get a little bit padded out. I nearly did that with Breaking Bad, for example. So when it comes to your diet and training program, don't focus on that first. The most important thing, as I've touched on numerous times, is the enjoyment of the program, the enjoyment of the diet. Restriction has no place in trying to change your body composition because we all know it's a long game. It's what happens over time that matters. So stop trying to restrict yourself, stop trying to find the optimal approach and find, I suppose, the optimal approach for you. Find the program, find the protocol, find the strategy that you actually enjoy the most, because if you enjoy it, you'll keep doing it. And if you keep doing it, you'll see results. This is the frustrating thing about following shitty diets and shitty training programs, is that you don't really enjoy it. Take time and be your own scientist. Sit down and work out what works for you. The scales are another good example of this. I've got numerous people that will see, you know, they'll have a great week with regards to their food, but their head just won't be in the right place. And the most dangerous thing to do, even though they've most likely lost weight because they've adhered to their calories, they've adhered to their activity, etc., but they're just not feeling in the right place, the most dangerous thing they can do is step on the scales. Because if they step on them and it doesn't read a number that they want to see, it may say £2, it may even say £3, £4, whatever, but if it doesn't say the exact number they want to see or more, it will knock them off track because they'll be like, oh, brilliant, I was hoping for this and I've ended up with this. I've done numerous videos on the danger of the scales, but don't have anything in your diet, don't have anything in your training program, and certainly don't let any kind of negativity enter your mind when you're on a program. Don't allow anything to derail you. So if you think for a second, if I step on this, it may change my behavior for the next week, don't step on the scales. Prioritize your mindset above everything else, because if this guy's in the right place, your training will be on fire, as will your diet, and you will be finding it easy. Focus on training your brain first, and I promise you, you'll see way more success than just following any old fucking diet and any old training program. Folks, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you took something away from this video, and I will see you on the next one. Have a lovely weekend.